Hey everybody, welcome to the Grim Report. I told you I'd be in a different room or apartment. Well, let's carry you through one of them. Oh yeah, you notice the katanas are missing. Well, tried to record this video once before, and I didn't know that it wasn't recording. You were sitting on my bed. This is my bedroom, wall to wall. One here, one here. There's none there. This is what you guys only see if you come to my apartment. Which I hope none of you do. Unless you're a certain few people. This is all copper handle. That's fake, by the way. This is all copper as well. You can smell it. Very expensive. $100 and something, I think it was. Because of being made of copper. Some of the stuff you won't see in the Grim Report. My girlfriend's mom made this little Jesus for me. It's always in the same spot. It never leaves. That spot. Its spot is next to my Bible, which I read every morning. I believe I'm in Corinthians right now. This is the last of the tour. I would show you my bathroom, but I'm not really wanting to do that. That's kind of a private area. But it's right behind me. That door up there is the door that I use the bathroom in and get up and take a shower in. And there is the chair right there. That doesn't always stay there. I got that there because after this I'm going to do the Grim Report. What does Grim do in his spare time besides playing video games? I play the PS4, by the way. I draw my own comic book. I'll give you a little glimpse. Nobody will ever see that than a few people. So, I'm okay, artist. I'm not the best. But I do entertain myself. Now, why aren't the katanas, and are they real, on their little rack? I'm going to go from least expensive to, the most expensive to the cheapest. Believe it or not. Why? Because the least expensive is actually the best one. It cost me $160. It is real. It's real lightweight. It's coming loose from the handle. It is full tank, by the way. Stainless, though. But it looks good. It's a wall hanger. Not real battle. That's the most expensive. It goes in the bottom. Because it's the crappy one. The next least expensive is this one. This is not so crappy. It's made of high carbon steel. Fairly heavy. Got a good center of balance. It's not stainless. It's high carbon. It's 260, I think it is. Gauge steel. You notice the tip of this one's different. This is how a real katana is supposed to be tipped. Not the cut like they say ninjas used. I had to re-glue this. Thing is that this blade really wasn't fitted for this hilt. And now there was this. And it's real fancy. See those little brass looking things? Real shiny things. They're dragons. They were made for when you gripped it, you would keep more grip. Pretty light, but it's hard. It's not wrapped in leather like the other one is. I believe it's either made of lightweight wood or bone. Now for the cheapest, but the prettiest. Nothing's fancy about it. Maybe you see that little shogun on there, that little hole. I'm not saying I know much about them, I don't. Heard the blade sing. This scabbard was made for this katana, specifically for the blade. This is 280 stainless steel. Lightweight, good fuller. The fuller wasn't, most people call it the blood groove. It was made to make the blade lighter. Not made for the blood to run down it. It was made for liner. How to make it weight. Distribute it better. Tips the same. This has got real ray skin in it. You notice that my hands are a little bit closer. No, don't worry, I'm not going to hit my laptop with this. That would end my YouTube thing until I bought a new one. It still got laser etching. It wasn't clay made. Clay tempered. Like I wish it was, but it wasn't. It's laser etched. That's brass. That's brass. This is brass. No, I smell copper, so this must be copper. Silk. All this. Looks rough. This is how I got it. That's brass as well. Just blackened. Why is this rough looking? You may ask. Sweat. Your hand, this silk will absorb the sweat of your hands when you're fighting somebody with this. This was made for battle. Those weren't. This is battle ready. It's sharp. It's beautiful. The only thing on this earth that I call more beautiful, other than My girlfriend. Is this sword right here. I love katanas. I love bladed objects. I love knives. I love anything sharp. No. Oh, I got these. What do I carry on me? Carbon 44 gauge steel, 440 steel, gauge steel. Pretty thick blade. Good for cutting, stabbing, killing. Good lock. Got a lanyard right there. Yeah, it's got a skull on it. I think that's kind of cool. It's designated the Reaper. I bought it about a month ago. It's a U.S. designed, officially licensed U.S. Marine Corps. Designed by the Marine Corps. It's called M-Tech U.S. Ballistics. It's got a good lock. It's not going to come out. Got the symbol on it. I'm not advertising. But yeah, it's officially a Marine Corps knife. Now, some of y'all might think, oh, Grim just carries one. No, Grim carries two. No, Henry. My grandpa's. It's sharp as well. This was my grandpa's. He carried on him wherever he went. This is my fondest memories is how he showed me how he sharpened it using his own knife. It's hard to remember some things with people with Aspergers, but when something leaves such a great mark on you, you want to carry something of theirs with you at all, always. This is what I carried with my grandpa's. Always. Sorry, I get a little teary-eyed. But like I said, you saw the tour. Let's get this set up. I'm still in some pain. I did a lot of walking at the very beginning of this month when I shouldn't have. But hello, I love my girlfriend. And I wanted to do something with her. I didn't care how bad it tore my knee up. I didn't. And I still don't. It has swollen, but I'll get over it. Let me plug the power up, because like I said, after this, I got the Grim Report to do. And yes, before you ask, it will be right after this. So. But having Asperger's is very tough for some. There are tiers and scales that I'll get into tomorrow. I gotta do much Sunday. I gotta do a bunch of research tonight to bring to you guys. I wish I had more people so I could interview, but you know, that's just how it is. Sunday will culminate this series, A Day in the Life of a Person with Asperger's. A Grim Report, of course. But this is not the official Grim Report for you people. For my Grim fans. But living with Asperger's is an everyday struggle for everybody with it. remembering certain things. Sometimes you may think that I'm teasing that I forgot to do something. I don't. I forget almost every morning I forget to flush my toilet. I don't find that out until the next night, till the next day. Go figure, huh? Sometimes I will walk off in the middle of doing something, completely forget what I was about to do. That's just an everyday struggle. It's not just about forgetting to do things, it's just at some point you just don't care if you hurt somebody's feelings or not. That's how it is for me. I mean, there's a lot of people with Asperger's that are very emotional. They get very emotional. I don't. Like, I remember one time, I was 10 years old. I got into a fight with this kid. Called my girlfriend a female dog. I'm not going to say the word because I'm going to try to keep this kid friendly. We got into a fight. He busted my lip. I black out. I wake up. I got blood running down my face. Blood on my teeth. I'm thinking it's my blood. Kid's running away, holding his forehead. Blood's dripping down his hand. He told me that I just jumped on the kid and just started sinking my teeth into his face. The kid had to get stitches. I think 24 stitches. They said my teeth dug so deep they had to use staples too. They could, I think, one kid, I don't know if it's true or not, said they could see a skull. And I don't even remember doing it. Fits of rage are part of Asperger's. But I can attest to something else, but I won't reveal it here. I might do it on something else, somebody else's stream. But it gets real rough when you can't remember to do certain things. You can't remember that you did this. Can't remember that you did that. It just becomes rougher and rougher. But you learn to deal with it. You know, you learn to push past it. Going back to that kid, I met him a couple of years later in high school. I could see the big old scar across his face where I had bitten him. He was pissed off at me, but it didn't matter. I scarred the kid for life. Something I don't remember doing. But we're all prone to anger. Anger is our worst enemy. But then there's other things that are our best enemy, that are our best friends. That's, you know, throughout high school, I was on again and off again with a girl. Gonna reveal a secret. Some of you Grimm fans might not know. At one point, not this girl that I've been on and off again for 9 years, but at one point, Grimm almost proposed to a girl. Almost, yeah, Grimm would have been Mr. Grimm. But things didn't work out. There were other reasons, and that's just too personal, and I don't want to get in that personal. But needless to say, Grim didn't. And about a couple months later, Grim moved out of his parents' place and moved in where I'm at now. Been here almost 4 years, I think. 13, 14. Yeah, almost 4 years. And I've just been loving it ever since. Actually, I have money. Actually, can do what I want to do. And, well, this is running a little long. I'm jabbering, or whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, aspergers is different for every tier there is. But there's always the anger issue. There's always the forgetting. There's things that people would remember, I forget. Things that most people think about on a daily basis, I don't care. Unless it affects me or my friends or family, I don't care. A lot of the times. It's not just that what goes on, it's that I don't want to break I'm thinking on one hand, do I want to break my schedule to go do this? Do I want to give up time spending with my girlfriend to go do this? Sometimes I just do. It's just who I am. I don't know, it could be Asperger's, it could be anything. But you have control over what you do physically. You don't mentally. Thoughts go through your head constantly. Anger, you could go off at any second unless you learn to control it like I have and not let it get to you. Asperger's is a hard thing to live with. There are people who can't even walk who have it. Because of Asperger's, they can't walk. Because of autism, they can't walk. Because they couldn't learn how to. Because their memory it wouldn't take. So, with that said, I know this is running a little long, but I thought this would be a good idea to put out there, and you'll get a longer one today. So, good luck. Good night. God bless.